have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know who you're going to be, who you're going to be, who you're going to be. Don't know who you're gonna meet, who you're gonna meet.
Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing okay. So this morning I've just been trying to tackle like the monstrosity that was upstairs. Like we just had washing everywhere, dirty, clean. It was just all over the place, but now I've finally sorted my bedroom and the spare bedroom where I was just getting ready. I've got ready, Georgie's downstairs, Georgie's dressed, he is good to go, ready for the day, but I'm just going to tackle his room before we go out because it just needs it. To be fair, it's just clothes needing putting away, so it's not too daunting. It's just like a big pile that I'm staring at. I'm going to show you. So you would have seen in last week's vlog, or Sunday's vlog I think it was, that we have changed George's bed around a little bit because we have got him a new bed. So let me come away so you can see it a little bit better. George's new bed is here. It's a single bed. He's got a new Emma mattress as well. My phone's on there and the tripod's there, so ignore that. But yeah, this is his new bed and it's so insanely comfortable. I know this because I've been spending the nights in there with him. It's currently night 2 or 3 of having this bed, and he does still wake up in the night, but as soon as I come in here he's like, oh no, I'll go back to bed, and then I just like kind of lay in there until he like drifts off. It's so incredibly comfortable. It's exactly the same mattress that we have in my bedroom. It's actually in collaboration with Emma over on Instagram, but this isn't part of it. But yeah, I just thought I would show you it if you have a similar issue with toddlers, like sleeping and you get in their bed a lot or you co-sleep, anything like that. Highly recommend getting a good mattress because it helps them and it helps you, and you know, it's a good mattress. They have genuinely got massive sales on at the moment as well, so it's like a really good time to get a new mattress if you're looking for one. But anyway, not an ad, I just thought I'd mention it. But yeah, this is what I'm tackling now, literally just putting all the clothes away. I'm not gonna do inside of these cupboards right now in terms of like, I've just looked inside them and there's so much in there that I need to declutter. But the thing is, because they all slide shut, I can just shut it away and it doesn't it doesn't like upset me too much. So I think I'm just gonna put these clothes away and I'm gonna worry about clearing out the inside of these cupboards in the new year, because it's just one task too far, I think. I'm just not mentally prepared for it, but this is what I'm going to crack on and do. Just now, George is downstairs. He's having some, well, it's like a snack, I guess, with Daddy. So I have got 20 minutes or so before he wanders up and wonders what I'm doing. So I'm going to crack on and do that. And yeah, that's just one little thing ticked off before we go out today.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. Do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you.
Hello guys, I hope you're all okay. Is it the next day? I feel like, is it the next day or the day after? I actually genuinely can't remember, but I am working today. I think maybe yesterday was Monday. I genuinely don't know. But I'm working today. I've been working from home. I am an absolute mess today. Didn't even have the chance to like shower this morning, which to be honest isn't like a new thing for me at all. Like when George gets up early, like it's just near impossible to like get ready and shower and stuff. Like with a toddler, I don't know how people do it. Maybe their toddlers are more tame than George, but I have to like grab him and get him in the shower with me, and it is just sometimes more trouble than it's worth. So I feel so grotty right now. I finished work like 15 minutes early, and I'm going to grab a shower, wash my hair, and like, yeah, do all of that before I need to go and pick George up. He's at nursery for the next half an hour, so I've got very limited time, but I need to wash because I just feel gross. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I've also got all of George's Christmas presents out onto the bed just to like figure out what I've got him and if we need to get anything else and stuff like that. We're not going too crazy this year, but yeah, I feel like he's gonna really love his presents. So I'll show you those in a bit, but yeah, I'm gonna go and jump in the shower and I'll catch up with you when my hair is washed. I feel so gross. I feel like most mums and dads, to be honest, will get this when, yeah, you just don't prioritise yourself. You just don't have the chance to, do you? So anyway, yeah, I'm off, gonna go and shower and then I'll be back.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane.
You alright?
As the light started our
Shoes?
and a sparkly shimmer on our skin.
Oh my goodness, he's in the worst mood like I've ever seen him in. I can't believe he's just so tired, I think. By the way, this coat is the winter coat of dreams. I'll link it down below. It's from Superdry. Best investment ever. I'm so warm, so happy. George is not happy. I'll catch up with you in a bit, guys. We've calmed down a little bit. We're nice and toasty. We've had a little bit of milk, hot milk. Watching Morphle on the telly. Gosh, that was a bit traumatic getting back. He was not happy. We got stuck in a little bit of traffic because it's snowy at the moment, as I'm sure it is for a lot of you guys. You can't even see outside at the moment because it's dark, but it's snowy. It's the second day of snow, so Monday was the like big snow downfall. What's it called? I don't know. When it snowed loads on Monday, it was, yeah, everywhere. But this time, like, we haven't had further snowfall, but it's just like icy on the roads and stuff like that. So there's a lot of cars and stuff that couldn't get started on hills, and there was just traffic backing up and people were getting out and like pushing the cars and stuff like that. So anyway, we were in a traffic jam basically on the way back from nursery, so it took us about half an hour to get back. And George was not happy at all. He just wanted to go, and he was like trying to get out of his car seat, and like he couldn't, thankfully. But yeah, he was just like, he was just screaming at the top of his lungs. And when he wants, like, when something is like really upsetting him, or he gets himself really worked up, like the scream on him, it goes through me. Like, I just don't know what to do, and there's nothing that I can really do in those moments, especially when I'm driving. Like, if I was like not driving, I would normally pick him up and try and like hold him and calm him down, but you just can't when you're driving, can you? And yeah, it's just tricky. And obviously when I was like trying to concentrate on getting down like an icy road, like, so basically the main roads are fine, it's just like the bit coming into our kind of area that hasn't been like cleared or anything, so it is just a little bit icy. I was just a little bit worried about walking on the ice with him, and then I was worried about driving, so I was just like being really careful and stuff. But it was just tricky when you had like a screaming toddler in the back, so sometimes. But anyway, we got home. We parked like further away from the house, obviously, so didn't have to like come all the way down. but then again had all his nursery stuff, and he didn't want to walk, and then he didn't want to be carried, and then he didn't want to walk, and blah blah blah. So I was dropping things left, right and centre. I've probably like lost like a million gloves or something on the way down. So anyway, but we're happy now, I think. Like I said, we just had a hot milk. I had a hot chocolate and he had a hot milk, and he's just chilling on the sofa. He's got biscuit now, I think. He's watching Morphle before bed because it is 7:15. I can't believe how late it is. So I need to go and do my bath and stuff. And yeah, but thankfully I did have the chance to, doesn't even look like it now because my hair looks like completely ragged, but I washed my hair, dried my hair, had a shower and stuff like that before I went to pick him up, which is great because I know full well that I'm not going to be able to have the chance to have a shower in the morning tomorrow again. Obviously I'll try, but yeah, it's just, you know how it is, guys. You know how it is. It does not always go to plan. I always wish that I started work later. Well, I always wish I didn't have to work, to be honest, but I always wish that if I started work later, then I could like have a shower after the nursery run, or that George didn't have to go to nursery so early because I start work so early. Like I could like maybe get up and like maybe like I wouldn't have to rush George around, and I could actually like get in the shower with him or something, and it wouldn't be too stressful. Whereas like at the moment it's just too, like getting him in the shower, like I can do that on a weekend, get him in the shower with me if I need to, but that's kind of because like I've given him the time to wake up, and you know he's happy, and we've played together in the mornings, and he's had breakfast, and then we can go in the shower together and blah blah. But if I try and do that first thing with him, which is the timings that I would need to do if I'm trying to get to work, or to get him to nursery and get to work on time, then yeah, he's just going to kick off because he's like stressed, he's tired, like needs like breakfast and stuff, and it's just not fair on him. So, or me, to be honest, like I don't want to put myself through that as much as him. So yeah, I tend to not have the chance at the moment to shower, and I'm just knackered by the end of the night. Once I've got George to bed, sorted the house out a little bit, sorted washing up, dinner, all that stuff, like I used to be able to like stay up a little bit later, have a little bit of me time, you know, watch some YouTube, or like make a video, or have a shower, like just those little things. And I'm just so exhausted. After George goes to bed, I've been honestly like going to bed pretty much straight after he does, at like maybe 8, if I'm honest. That's like when he's going to sleep at the moment, just because like by the time I can get things sorted and he actually sleeps. So yeah, anyway, those are the realities, I think, of just being a working toddler solo parent. It's just go, and then you're tired, and then you just, I don't know. I feel like if I didn't go to sleep early, I would have like completely burnt out by now. So that's just the only thing I'm doing really to look after myself, is at least getting the right amount of sleep. Well, at least trying to get the right amount of sleep anyway. Luckily, sleep-wise, George is improving a little bit. So we got him a new mattress and a new bed. Did I show you that in the last vlog? I think I did. I can't actually remember. Maybe it was in this vlog. It must have been in this vlog. So yeah, we got him a new Emma mattress, and it was like the exact same mattress that we have in our bed. He is definitely liking it a lot more. However, he still wakes up in the night, and he still calls for us. And when I say calls for us, I mean screams for us. And when I say us, I mean me, because I'm the one here most of the time. So I do like go into his bedroom at night, and then, but it's comfy for me to like get into his bed, and it's big enough for me to get into his bed, so that's definitely a bonus. And then he calms down, and once he's like settled and back asleep, I'll sneak out and go back to my bed. But then if he does wake up again, he'll be like, what the hell, mum, where are you? So yeah, it's still a bit of a nightmare, but it's much better than him coming into our bedroom and then like kicking me all night and like putting his like foot on my face constantly, and like all those things. And then when he wakes up in the morning, and I mean like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, he would like turn on all my lamps and like just start going through my drawers and throwing things at me. It was just ridiculous. That's not happening anymore. I'm definitely getting much more sleep than I was, and so is George. Obviously very grateful, but we still got a little way to go. I think toddler sleep is don't know what it is. Like, I swear toddler sleep's worse than newborn sleep, because at least with newborn sleep there are like a handful of things that it's going to be, and you can fix those things. Normally, obviously it's different if they've got like colic or there's like acid reflux, and that's obviously very different. But with generally my experience with having a newborn, I know this is not the case for everyone, but generally you either need to change their nappy or give them a bottle or soothe them or, you know, wind them, whatever it might be. Like there's a handful of things, and you can try those things. And also their cries are quiet, and like they're not, you know, I get it, like newborn scream, and maybe I'm looking back on rose tinted glasses, like I very well could be, but yeah, George is just, he's just so loud now. I don't know where this set of lungs came from on him, but oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think we're the neighbour's biggest fans, because George does, yeah, he has a set of lungs on him, let me tell you that. But anyway, I am probably just at this point moaning, so I'm gonna leave it for tonight, I think. Or maybe once I've got George to bed, I'll show you through his Christmas presents, actually, that we've got so far. And I think I've ordered one more thing as well. He's literally jumping on top of Molly and then screaming at her. And she's just sat there. You're so mean to that dog, honestly. You're so good with him, Molly. You're so good to him. You're so good, aren't you? He's so mean to you. You're so nice to him. Okay, it's a lot later now. George is just in bed, and I thought I would show you his Christmas presents that we've got him so far. There's a couple extra bits that we wanted to get, but I wanted to show you what I've got before we wrap them, just in case you wanted to grab anything. If you see anything like of interest, I think I've mentioned some of them before, but I'll make sure to link anything that I can down below. A lot of it's from Amazon or John Lewis, so that's helpful. So yeah, I'll show you now. So these are the bits that we've got so far that I need to wrap. I'll start with these ones, because these are like the proper like toy things, I guess. So I've just got him some like car things that, like, I think you press this button and it like shoots out. It's sort of like Hot Wheels, but like I don't think it's a branded one. And then there's also like these transformery type things as well, just because he really likes, these are sort of like more grown-up kid toys, if you know what I mean. Like, they're not baby toys, and he really gravitates towards them whenever we're at his cousin's house and things like that. So I thought I'd get him a few of his own. So we'll wrap them up, and then we also grabbed him a massive poppet. Look how huge that is compared to my hand. So he absolutely loves his little one that he's got. He loves that so much. He literally sits there for ages, and I thought this one's nice and bright. It's obviously like humongous, and it'll keep him entertained for ages. He just loves his poppet, so I just thought I would grab that. That was super cheap. I actually got that from Northfield Market, so he is going to absolutely love that. That was only like £3. And then I've got him a few books. So I've actually shared these ones already in my toddler gift guide. So there's a lot about sort of emotions and like what to do, and like just, I don't know, just sort of nice little books and stories, really nice and easy reads, but about sort of like emotions and feelings and things. And I just thought, you know what, toddlers obviously have really strong emotions all the time, so yeah, I just thought this would be a nice yeah, little thing to go through with him. And we needed some new books for bedtime as well, because we've got loads and loads. I feel like this one's going to be a good one for George, and yeah, just general toddlers. Today actually at nursery they said that he didn't hit anyone, but they could tell that he was getting frustrated with, I think someone was playing with a toy that he wanted, and he was getting really frustrated and like looked like he might hit or something like that. So I don't know, something like this was going to be a good one, I think. And then we also got the Julia Donaldson story collection from Amazon. It's actually a set of 10 books from Julia Donaldson. So we've got obviously the standard, the Gruffalo, Gruffalo's Child, Paper Dolls, a Room on the Broom, The Smartest Giant in Town, we've got The Snail and the Whale, Charlie Cook's favourite book, Tyrannosaurus Drip, Squash and a Squeeze, and then Cave Baby. I remember Cave Baby being a really good one, so I'm really happy that we got all of these ones. Julia Donaldson is definitely one of my favourite kids authors, actually, because one of George's favourite books, actually his all-time favourite book, is the monkey book. What's it called? I think it's called Monkey Tale. It's so good, and it's like George's favourite book that he wants to read every single night before bed. So I thought it'd be good to get some extra books that are like the same sort of length and style in like in terms of like the story, and you know, it's like a nice easy read before bed. So yeah, I thought that would be really nice, and it came in this like little bag, which is quite cool if you wanted to keep them all together. We've got like a little book set in a little bookshelf in George's room, which we'll probably put these on. But yeah, there's like 10 books on there for like £20, so I loved this set, and I thought it was a really good yeah, little collection for 20 quid. That's like £2 a book. So I'll link this set down below if you're interested and you like those kind of stories. And then we also grabbed 2 sets of flashcards. We've got the first word flashcards, just because George is like super into like copying and like learning new words at the moment. Like anytime I try and say a new word, like obviously where it's been snowing and stuff, he's been like talking about the snow and snowballs and like words that we wouldn't just say like generally. So I thought getting him some flashcards for like specific words, like things like duck, he knows duck already, but it would be good to go through all of these different ones. And then we've also got some colours and shapes ones, so a green oval, purple square, all that kind of stuff. I think these will be pretty cool for him, and he will really enjoy doing those. When he's in the mood to like repeat things and learn, that's when we'll go with those. So that's like, yeah, all of his like books and like educational bits. I think family are getting us some further like other educational bits with the like Paw Patrol theme, so I feel like that's going to be a double win. And then what's this one? This one here is an LCD tablet that we got him. So basically how this works, you would like write something on it, for example, and that's literally just like, you could do that with your finger I think as well. So that's like written something on it, and you can pretty much write whatever you want and do whatever you want on it, and then you can literally just completely start again. So I thought that would be really cool. You can also lock it, so you can do like a little scribble on it, and then like literally just lock it at the top, and then if you press the button it doesn't come off. So, and you can like carry on writing on it, and then it wouldn't like disappear, if that makes sense. George loves drawing and stuff like that, so I thought this would be a cool thing, and it's obviously like mess free, and yeah, at some point obviously like he can practice writing his name, and that's obviously a long way down the road at the moment. I mean, you can tell that I'm not a very creative person. I literally just do like hearts and stars and write George's name, but George is really like loving writing and scribbling all over, so I thought that would be a fun little thing. Plus obviously this isn't an actual pen, it's literally just a bit of plastic, so it's not going to be drawing all over the sofas and things like that. So yeah, let me unlock it and then click that, and then it's all clear again and ready for another picture. So I thought that was a really cool one, and this is actually really affordable on Amazon again. I think it's like maybe a 10 quid or something like that, so I'll link this one down below. Thought it was a really cool one, and it's a little dinosaur shape, and I think there's loads of different colours as well. And then this is like his main present. This is his wooden train set from John Lewis. It is really big, like there's loads and loads of pieces in here. I think it's like 120 pieces, loads of bits, loads of little cross sections, loads of like signage as well, and actual trains. And he loves his little mini wooden set, wooden train set that he's got, and this one is just like a massive extension of that, and they're actually compatible. The one that we've got already I think was from Jacks of London, and then this one's from John Lewis, and they're also compatible with the Brio train sets as well, which are a lot more expensive, but they are really good quality and everything. But this one was just so good. It had loads of stuff in it, really great reviews, so I'll link this one down below. This is from John Lewis, and it is just, yeah, it just looks so good, and there's just so much in there, and he's just gonna absolutely love playing with this on Christmas Day. And like, I feel like this is gonna grow with him loads as well. We can always like get extensions to it, or maybe get him a Brio set next year. He absolutely loves trains. Like, this is just his absolute dream. So yeah, that's everything that we got for him so far. Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm not sure what else to get him, just because we're trying to keep it quite small this year. Obviously that's just from us, like he's going to get loads of stuff from his grandparents and things like that as well, so I don't want to go too overboard, because I know that other people are getting him some stuff. But we are, I think, trying to stick to the whole like categories thing of doing like something he wants, something he needs, and something to wear, and something to read. So those 4 like categories. I haven't got him anything to wear just yet, but my mum has definitely got him a few things. I think his other nan's also getting him some like pyjamas and stuff because he needs new pyjamas like for his new size. So something to wear, I think will probably be like a couple of nice little outfits, like maybe some jumpers or something for nursery, and then like some pyjamas, I think is useful stuff. So that's like something to wear. Or actually, tell a lie, I have actually got him some pyjamas. They're just downstairs. They're from M&S. They're the kids like tartan pyjamas. I actually got him and Ash a matching pair, and then my version is like slightly different. They're actually in the wash. Mine is slightly different. It's like tartan. It's from somewhere else though, but it's very similar, so I thought it would be like a cute little thing to wear on like Christmas Eve, and then we could all wake up in the morning together in our matching pyjamas. So I guess that's also something for Christmas-ish, I guess, for like his Christmas Eve box, even though we have got Christmas Eve box, and I don't think we're going to do like anything too mad exciting in there. Probably literally just the pyjamas, hot chocolate, like maybe a little activity to do on Christmas Eve, things like that. Just, yeah, things to do on Christmas Eve basically, and then we'll go through that, and then it'll be nice, like get us in the spirit and do something cute on Christmas Eve before Christmas Day. I feel like the thing is, George's birthday was in September and he got so many things and he plays with all of those things like constantly, loves those toys. Like I don't want to just get him more stuff for the sake of it. And also like in terms of space and stuff, like he owns most of the real estate in the living room in terms of like cabinet space. Like they're full to the brim of his toys, and I've like done a clear out. Like he like genuinely plays with all of those toys. Like whatever we get out he'll play with. So yeah, he doesn't need anything basically. So yeah, I think that is pretty much what we're going to stick to. Like I say, the books was definitely something I wanted to focus on because all of his books are like really like babyish books, and they're not really hitting the mark anymore. Like he wants to read like 5 at bedtime, and I'm like, let's just choose one book, and we've only got like 2 books that are like long enough to keep his interest like until he actually goes to sleep. So those books are going to be great, especially that Julia Donaldson set. If you've got a toddler around the same age, or like a kid that loves like a bedtime story before bed, I feel like they hit the mark perfectly for a bedtime story, and yeah, it's like the perfect length anyway, and the stories are quite nice and they're easy to read, and you know, so I really rate them, so I'm really glad that we got him that. But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys are getting your little ones for Christmas, because I just don't really know what else to get. Oh, I tell you what, tell a lie, there was one other thing that we've ordered, and it's something that he uses at nursery loads. He plays with this Mr. Potato Head like constantly. They have like a whole big box of them at nursery, and he's always playing with it. Every time I go and collect him, he's like got it with him, and it's like Mr. Potato Head, and you can obviously like take the eyes out, the nose out, the moustache, the shoes, all that stuff, and he loves it. And I swear that is how he's learnt like eyes, nose, ears, like he knows all of those things on a face. I thought it would be nice to order him one for home as well, so I've ordered him a Mr. Potato Head as well. But yeah, I think that's it so far. If there's anything else that like jumps out at me, then I'll definitely grab it, but like I say, I just don't want to go mad just for the sake of it. And yeah, there's just like, he doesn't need it or want it. He will be over the moon, I think, with the train set. Will be his absolute favourite. Oh, in his stocking as well, I've actually got him a few little Hot Wheels cars. They were like £1.50 each, or £1 or £1.50 each in Tesco, and I just saw them out the corner of my eye, and I grabbed those, and I've just put 5 of those into his stocking. Like he's only got like a tiny little stocking downstairs, so I've grabbed 5 of those because he just loves his cars. Like there's this red Hot Wheels car that he takes around with him everywhere. Like when he's in a mood, he needs his car with him. It like makes him feel better. Like when I pick him up from nursery, it's like the one thing that I had to give him, and like he gets in the car because he doesn't want to leave nursery. Like loves it. So I thought I'd get a few extra cars so that I have a few extra things to like bribe him with if I need to. So I might just get him a few extra bits for his stocking, maybe some like colouring pens, or maybe not colouring pens because last time I did that he drew all over the walls, but I don't know, something that he would like doing that maybe doesn't entail me cleaning up after him, I don't know. But yeah, I think we're almost there with the Christmas shopping, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited for like Christmas Day and everything like that. As a family, and George like kind of getting it, or at least being excited about opening presents and things like that. So he's definitely an age now where he like will be excited when he opens things, and like he'll sort of say what they are, and you know, it's just like Christmas is just magical with kids. It just really is, and yeah, I just can't wait. But yeah, I think I am going to clear off all the toys from the bed. I'm not going to wrap them tonight. I thought I was going to, but I'm not, if I'm being honest. I'm going to head to bed, I think. So I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you very soon in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, guys. I know it often seems like to me all I do is talk to the camera and moan, so I apologise. But I feel like if I didn't moan to you, I'd just moan to myself in my head, and that's probably not healthy. So yeah. Anyway, I'll love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!